In the frozen Arctic, where temperatures plunge far below zero and survival is a daily battle, one animal dominates the ice. Massive, silent, brilliant white against endless snow, the polar bear. But what if I told you, polar bears aren't actually white, and beneath that thick fur, their skin is black? Here are 6 facts that reveal how this hidden detail is key to their survival. 1. Polar bear fur isn't white. It is transparent. The fur of the polar bear only appears white. In reality, each hair is hollow and translucent. Instead of containing white pigment, the strands scatter and reflect visible light, creating the illusion of white. This allows polar bears to blend seamlessly into snow and ice. Camouflage is critical when hunting seals across frozen landscapes. But camouflage is only half the story, because beneath that translucent coat lies something even more important. 2. Their skin is black to absorb heat. Underneath all that fur, a polar bear's skin is black. Black surfaces absorb more solar radiation than lighter ones. In the Arctic, where sunlight can be scarce and temperatures brutally low, every bit of absorbed heat matters. When sunlight passes through the translucent fur, it reaches the dark skin underneath. The skin absorbs that energy and helps warm the bear's body. It's a natural solar heating system. Efficient, silent. Perfectly adapted. 3. They have an extreme layer of insulation. Black skin alone isn't enough to survive Arctic winters. Polar bears also have a thick layer of fat, called blubber, that can measure up to 4 inches thick. This fat insulates them from freezing air and icy water. Combined with dense underfur and longer guard hairs, the bear's body traps heat exceptionally well. In fact, polar bears can overheat when running. They are built to conserve warmth, not lose it, which is why they often move slowly across the ice, conserving energy. 4. They are nearly invisible to infrared cameras. Here's something incredible. Because of their insulation, polar bears are difficult to detect with infrared cameras. Their thick fur and fat trap heat so effectively that very little escapes to the surface. To thermal imaging devices, they can almost blend into the cold background. Their outer fur stays close to the temperature of the surrounding air. It's not just camouflage for the eye. It's thermal camouflage too. 5. Their adaptations are the result of evolutionary fine-tuning. Polar bears evolved from brown bear ancestors thousands of years ago. As populations moved north into Arctic regions, natural selection favored traits that improved cold survival. Darker skin, thicker fat, denser fur, larger body size. Over generations, these features became standard. Today, polar bears are one of the most specialized large predators on Earth. Their entire physiology, from skin color to metabolism, is tuned for one of the harshest climates on the planet. 6. Climate change threatens this perfect design. The very adaptations that make polar bears extraordinary also make them vulnerable. They rely on sea ice to hunt seals. As Arctic temperatures rise and sea ice melts earlier each year, hunting seasons shorten. Longer swims increase energy expenditure. Food becomes harder to access. A creature engineered for ice is now facing an environment that is changing rapidly. The black skin that once helped absorb precious sunlight cannot compensate for disappearing habitat. Survival depends not only on adaptation, but on stability. From a distance, a polar bear looks simple, white fur against white snow. But beneath that surface is an intricate system designed for endurance. Transparent fur scattering light, black skin absorbing warmth, layers of fat insulating against lethal cold. Millions of years of evolution condensed into a single Arctic predator. The next time you see a polar bear, remember, what appears white isn't. And beneath the surface lies a survival strategy hidden in plain sight. In the coldest place on Earth, even color is a tool for survival.